Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. So here he is, the UFC Featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. It's a title he always thought he would have. He just needed the opportunity, and you all saw what he did in outclassing the all-time great Max Holloway. Alexander Volkanovski is the total package. We think a lot about his rugby league career, and at one point, he was a 214-pound athlete who was an absolute marauder, but now it has fell to 145 pounds. He truly has every skill befitting a long-reigning champion. This division has a bunch of killers in it, and right now they're all chasing the Volkman, Alexander Volkanovski. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Diego Lopes! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, the Volkman, Alexander Volkanovski, at one point in rugby league, he weighed 214 pounds. As you know, he competes at 145 pounds in mixed martial arts, and he has evolved into the best featherweight in the world today. Striking is the focus here tonight, particularly when it comes to the leg kicks. Believes that he can get those calves pretty sore on his opponent here early. All right, rubber guard now, DC, some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions, go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history.
Big ground and pound.
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions. Right. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Good work here to the body on the ground by Volkan. All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Volkanovski's back in half guard.
There it is, now he's on the mount.
Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Volkanovski.
Oh.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. 90 seconds to go.
Now into his mount.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
He's got to be careful here.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Volkanovski.
Great job landing from the top position.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. 10 seconds to go in round one. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Volkan. Round two straight ahead.
Settle down. We gotta start timing those shots. We gotta focus now. We gotta be smart. And we got more on the tank, okay?
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
Nice kick.
Oh, beautifully placed with the left hook counter. Pretty good straight punch there by Volkanovski.
Nice.
He's got a good leg kick. There it is. Well, Alexander Volkanovski has never lost a pro fight at 145 pounds, and if his boxing is any indication, that is a record that is probably going to hold up after tonight.
I mean, Volkanovski follows the game plan to a T. Whatever you set out in front of him, he is going to do, and he's going to do it at the highest level. You saw that in this fight against Max Holloway when he became the UFC Featherweight champion.
Landed that overhand right flush. Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
A series of punches from the top here by Volkanovski.
Trying to recover full guard there. Nice strike lands from the bottom.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Oh, nice kick. Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
His misses are everything.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Hook attempt now blocked, though, by Volka. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Dig and kick.
Back and forth we go. Just over 2 minutes to go. He's looking right to the left side. Oh, a huge block there. Oh, nice leg kick attack there from Alexander Volkanovski. You know it's a city kickboxing fighter if they're employing that weapon.
And you know, honestly, John, he's done that over and over again. The leg kicks were what got the belt from Max Holloway. He used that to slow Max down, get him out of his conventional stance, make him fight the stance that he's not used to. And Volkanovski was able to walk away with the belt on that night.
All right, so you see some redness on that calf. Maybe he's starting to slow down a little bit.
It looks like he is. Starting to really hurt him. He's going to guillotine. Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over.
Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Nice combination of strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Not unlike Muhammad Ali over son of Liston.
Oh, that is a good reference. If you're standing and your opponent's on the ground, you're doing really good work.
Oh, big shots from the top. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Volkanovski. All right, side control now.
Nice transition. Oh, in the mouth.
20 seconds left. Final seconds here. Nice positional control here. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. And the horn sounds on round two.
Settle down, settle down. Can you breathe for me? Keep breathing. You're taking too much damage to the body, okay? I need more footwork from you. I need you to keep moving.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. So here we are as our next round gets underway. I would have tapped in that previous round, by the way. I would have tapped.
It was so tight, I cannot believe that he got out of that submission attempt.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Tries to mix in a takedown here.
He is getting lit up. His face already has a big little cut on the side. Beautiful jab lands. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Good left hand connection by Volkanovski.
Excellent power there. Big clinch. Watch him shift and try to start getting his punches off.
Leg kick now. Well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kicks, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him here tonight.
It's a traditional leg kick. Just throwing your hip, bang, whipping it into the thigh. Beautifully done by this fighter. Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
Volkanovski getting pounded by those hammer fists. We might get a stoppage here. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Volkanovski's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Quick jab lands there.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut.
Oh, flying knee right on the chin. Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. Wind it up on the right there to no avail. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out. Now he's going full mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Volkanovski. Final 30 seconds of this third round. "20 seconds now remain in the round. Final seconds of round 3. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Oh!
Back to the feet. Lands a big elbow there. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
There it is again. Look at it.
Volkanovski's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose.
Oh! It landed some nasty strikes.
Oh, he's got him hurt badly now, and mixes in a takedown. Why not? Volkanovski's got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut...
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
It's work. It's what you want. You need to work.
This is where he wants to be.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Side control now. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
Oh, he's got the choke.
That Darce choke is tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Volkanovski's back in side control. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah,
ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in.
that is tight.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position. Oh, he got to his spot.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Working out of the half guard here. Oh, this is not good. That right eye starting to shut. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Fifth and final round.
He lands a solid punch there.
So he's really... Oh, big diving punch to the head.
You need to fight back.
Lands the ground and pound strike here. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
He passes to half guard.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Volko. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passed the half guard.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Lands the ground and pound strike. All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting. He's being reactive. You got to be active.
Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Oh, looks like he's got that submission locked in.
Starting to get deep.
Oh, great submission defense.
Let's work. I'll stand this up. You need to work.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Takes his back now. All right, closed guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Getting the mount here. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Oh, pinpoint strike lands there, and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face.
Volkanovski's in half guard.
Side control, he's pretty safe there. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
.30 seconds now to go in the fight. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Oh, good defense, yes.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. We'll see how the judges saw it.
After
Here is
5
Bruce Buffer.
rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Diego Lopes!
All right, so the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was...